Welcome. Maybe hold on. There we go. Welcome to another episode of BCS Sports Show. It's your boys CJ and Spects.
Yep.
We're back. It's been, at least for me, it's been a while. Did you do a pod last week?
Yes,
You
I
did.
did. I had to
Okay.
go to my channel because I don't have the stream key for this channel.
Makes sense. Yeah. What's
We gotta
up?
stuff that. We gotta stuff that somewhere.
Yeah, I probably should. I think. Yeah, I'll find it and I'll share it with you guys because you guys should definitely have that. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we did do it on my channel. But yeah, we did do it.
Hell yeah. So what happened was, yeah, I was feeling like crap last week. I was my family's been sick since New Year's basically, and we're as of like last Friday, we're finally all feeling better. So we were sick for like 10 days. It was super sick and amazing, and it was great.
It's also great when I saw a thing that said the flu is now starting its outbreak. I'm like, oh, that's
Dude, I don't know what it was, but it was like holy shit. Like it just lingered. It would like you'd be fine for like half a day and then would come back and you're like, "Come on, dude. I thought
that's
we were
been me.
done with
Honestly,
this."
that's been me with my allergies for like the last like 10 days.
Yeah,
I've been
it's
on Benadryl every night for the last 10 days. So mind you, one, I'm sleeping great.
absolutely. Yeah.
But two, I'm like, I just want to dry out.
I was
Please let me dry out.
I was like I'm also drugged all the time, so there's that.
Oh, that's fine. I can handle the drugs. It's fine.
Well, yeah, you guys been getting all the rain. Look at us talking about weather. We're in our 30s. Um,
I mean,
so
one of us is also a dad who sits on the porch just watching, going, "Yep, the storm's coming."
I feel it in my joints, dude.
Dude, that's not even a joke. I feel it in like my hip when
no,
like
I
because
do
I hurt my hip when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel it in my hip when it gets cool. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, they were right.
I fractured my ankle when I was a freshman, and I do feel it in my ankle when the weather's about to change. It sucks.
When it gets cold, it's like,
Yep.
oh, there it is.
It's coming. We're getting snow. I feel it.
I feel it in my knee.
All right. Start with NFL. Is that where do you want to start today? There's NFL things.
I think
Okay.
because I think that was the shocker going into Tuesday.
There was a lot of I mean, obviously the games were all very good, but the coaching changes.
Do you want to start? We can do shit. Wow. Should we start with the games?
We can start with the games. We can get it out of the way.
Do we want to go in order here? So we'll start with Saturday and sort of work forward.
Yes. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Well, that means we start with the one most important to me, Buffalo Denver.
No, I was gonna say, do you want to go back over?
Oh yeah. We could do that too. Yeah, I can pull up the wild card. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. Rams and Carolina.
That was something.
I don't feel really good about the Rams. Only like Carolina should have won that game. It was.
You know what's here's my whole thing, and I think this is maybe it's just me because like being from baseball, like you kind of see this stuff more,
Mm-hmm.
and I think basketball too. Is forever if you're the home team, regardless, apart from one game this weekend, the home team really had their shots. Well, even all of them had the shots to like really do something.
Yep.
And I think that does something for a team a team that hasn't been there for a while. They're gonna give it their all. And I think
absolutely
the biggest thing with the Rams is they had one bad quarter. They had one bad quarter, and it was like, all right, we're gonna take over, and they took over. How you want to interpret that? Beyond me, but I think Carolina's defense is slightly underrated.
Yeah, I mean Carolina feels like they're a bit underrated. I mean, and to be fair, they were 8-9, so it's not like their record was very good. But like,
no,
Carolina should have like they scored with 2.5 minutes left and were up by 4. Like that defense.
Wait till you get to the next game on Saturday.
Yeah, which I mean, if you're up 4 with 2.5 minutes left, man, your defense has to step up, and they just let Stafford rip them apart that last 2 minutes.
Also, too, Stafford's also like a vet.
He is, and
sense, too, where it's like he can look up on the clock and say, "All right, I got time. We're doing this. Let's do it."
Absolutely.
Like, he even told Devontae, like, "Hey, let's rip their hearts out."
Yeah, and that's fair. He's been here before multiple times. He's been in the NFL for like 15 years now, and is shown to like kind of do this in big games. But like man, what a way to lose. Like that, especially at home, that sucks. Especially after giving up a fight when everyone thought you were gonna get blown, like your door was blown off. Because like no one wanted, no one thought Carolina had a chance in this game, and they made it
No,
really competitive.
I mean, in terms of like betting, I only lost 2 in one pit. One, I'm glad they got rid of Greg Roman. That dude deserved to be blasted into baseball hell. But in
Right.
terms of like spread, it's not like I'm unhappy.
Yeah.
So, but the whole thing is, they were 10 points. It's kind of like something like that. You're sort of, look, come on,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
Should they have blown him out? Probably, but I think too. I think we have a tendency to think one way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, that was at least a good game. One that honestly there were only kind of 2 bad games out of the 6, which isn't bad. So congrats for making it a good game to the Panthers. You
I agree.
you want to talk about the next one with your boy? Your boy?
What was the next was the next one Packers Bears? Right?
Packers Bears, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a game where going into, mind you, I want to point this out. I was sort of laughing at this game.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm laughing is because they're showing sad Bears fans.
Yeah.
Like going into the half.
Well, yeah.
And I'm like, and part of me, I guess was just like in the back of my head, I'm like, this is gonna swing so bad the other direction, like a rubber band, and they're not gonna know what the hell happened.
It was 21-3 going into half. Yes.
My favorite and the funniest part was like after the game turned, somebody posted on Twitter like, never forget he blew a 21 and a 28-3 lead. He Matt LaFleur.
He did. Yeah, it's that is a tough way to lose if you're a Packers fan.
But hilarious for all the
hilarious.
For the fans of the 29 other teams.
Oh, absolutely. Now, I do have a question. Are we kind of surprised Matt LaFleur made it through the week as head coach of the Packers? Like they should have been good this year. Like,
let me ask you. Here's a question. Here's my question.
Uh-huh.
Is it a LaFleur thing or the fact you refuse to draft wide receivers thing?
I mean, if
I had to fire somebody, if they were like, "Hey, you need to fire somebody," I'm firing the GM over LaFleur. I don't think it's a Matt LaFleur thing. I think it's a GM thing.
Okay, so to be fair to the GM, he has at least tried. First round this year, Matthew Golden. Second round in 2022 for Christian Watson. Not to say they're great, but
no, but it's like in terms of like guys there, I think Golden was better. But I mean, also too, I don't think they've been high enough to get it either. And plus, too, they like Love was hurt, so you're kind of, if you wanted to fire him, sure, but it's like, I mean, they still can, but at this point, it's like, do you really think who are you gonna go out and get?
I mean, well, right now, who are you going to go out and get? There's some pretty juicy options out there right now, Mister, which we'll talk about, but.
But I mean, do they want it though? That's the whole thing.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't. It's just it feels like the Packers have done this multiple times where they go in as favorites.
Packers MO. That's just the Packers.
It's just the Packers thing. Could be. I mean, it feels like it, especially since Aaron Rodgers left. Like that's just kind of been their thing. So.
Like, yeah, you can fire Matt LaFleur, but weirdly, I agree with Rodgers where sometimes they fire these coaches like on a knee-jerk reaction.
True, they do.
So it's the whole thing too of like, I would just say this: if they had Jordan Love the entire year, they probably would have. I think they probably would have 2 more wins. So they wouldn't even been in this. They would have been at home.
They would have been at home. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, the Jordan Love injury did kind of derail their season a bit.
So the whole thing is like all things stay the same.
Didn't have Micah Parsons. Like,
how much of that's like really his fault?
Yeah,
it's not like they didn't play bad necessarily. It's just like you have
the defense did.
The defense, yeah, but again,
in the second half.
they don't know
But
Micah Parsons. No Micah Parsons.
true. And Jordan Love
So the
played
whole
well, so their offense
so
was
the whole
fine.
thing is it's just like you run that 99 times out of 100, they're probably gonna win.
Probably.
Personally.
Yeah.
And also McManus missed 2 field goals, and they would have won it. They made 2 of them.
That is true. McManus was part of the problem. Because he missed an extra point, and he missed field goals
He
too?
missed a field goal. Yeah, he missed a field goal.
So yeah, there's 4 points right there. That we missed 2 field goals. Holy crap! Yeah, he had a bad day.
He missed 7 points.
Yeah,
and I know it was windy, but like that'd be more lingering thing is like if we make our kicks, we win.
I mean, to be fair, Cairo Santos made all of his kicks, 3 field goals and 2 extra points. So both kickers, including a 51-yarder. So
there you go.
McManus don't have an excuse there.
The whole thing is, I think the Rams-Bears game is going to be the best game of the weekend, and it's the last game of the weekend.
It is, as it probably should be, because I agree. I think that is the best game of the weekend.
The next one was the
Buffalo, Jacksonville.
I was at work, so Sunday, so I only got to see the last like 2 minutes of it, but it was a really exciting 2 minutes.
It was.
I'm glad Jacksonville's gone.
They did scare me a bit. Yeah, they got screwed over by turnovers. Trevor Lawrence threw 2 picks, which wasn't great by him.
Now, the only question I have for Jacksonville going into next year is, I don't think they're going to replicate this. I think they got hot at the right time, and I don't think they're going to be able to do that again next year.
This feels very similar. Do you remember in I think it was 2018 when Blake Bortles brought him to the AFC Championship game? This feels very similar. Where they were really good for a year, and then they did at least a little something, and then it's mediocrity again. Maybe we're wrong, but I kind of agree. That's what it feels like.
I have a theory that sometimes first-time coaches with competent quarterbacks do well, and I think this is that situation where it's you have an offensive guy, a quarterback because he did the same. Hilariously, he did the same exact thing with Doug Peterson. When Doug Peterson got there, they went to the playoffs. The other time is they won because the Chargers are fucking idiots.
Yeah, the Chargers is a whole other thing. Yeah.
So the whole thing is now it's just like, all right, he did this once before. What does he do year 2? Because remember, everyone's like, oh, Trevor Lawrence is turning it on.
Yeah,
he's the guy, and then so we've seen this song and dance before.
Yeah, this is all too familiar for the Jags fans, unfortunately.
Now, when it comes to the Bills, no offense to the Broncos. I think they have the best path to the Super Bowl.
The Bills do?
The Bills. Because here's the thing. I don't think they care about going to Foxborough.
Valid. Yeah, absolutely. They've won there multiple times. Yeah.
I don't think they give 2 shits.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the weather's going to be like in Denver, but they are a cold weather team. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So give them the road to it. Give them the cold, the frozen roads. They don't care.
Saturday is going to be 38 degrees, no precipitation. So
perfect.
A normal Denver winter day.
Yeah, they don't care. You know, we all know what Foxborough in this time of year is going to be like in the playoffs. It's hell. So they don't care. I always sort of thought that the Super Bowl winner would sort of come from that bracket, that
side of the bracket. Yeah.
Where it was going to be like either like last week we said it was going to be whoever me and Tim said was the winner of that Jags game would probably be the AFC thing.
Interesting. Okay, yeah.
I stay with it, but I think it's the winner of this game.
Of the Broncos Bills.
I think Broncos Bills goes on because the whole thing is both of these the 3 teams that have a shot. Granted, I'm gonna say the Patriots have a shot, but it's more of like a fine. I'll give you your dues. Granted, I think you guys are. I don't really buy into the Patriots too much, especially if Gonzalez is out.
Yeah,
but I think they benefited from a very the worst O-line in the postseason, and 2, like they played like shit for 3/4 of that game.
Yeah, they did.
So in terms of like, if you're looking ahead, I think the Bills and Broncos are the 2 best teams right now. in that you're going to see the Chargers. The only reason why the Chargers didn't expose the Patriots is because they had no O line.
And the Chargers just Charger. They just do what they always do. This is not new for
The
that
whole
franchise.
thing is kudos to them for trying, but it's like we kind of knew the O line was going to be shot.
Yeah, it was. They had so many injuries all year. Yeah.
So it's just like, hey, you got. I mean, whole thing is, I hope I don't like the Chargers, but I like Justin Herbert, and I hope one day he gets his shot because I think he's a top 5 quarterback, but he hasn't had the top 5 talent that the quarterbacks have. So they dock him for it because I don't think most of the problems are him. I think he's fine. It's the tools around him that don't do it. And no offense, I don't think Jim Harbaugh's the best coach for him because Jim Harbaugh's not like we're gonna pass. He's we're gonna run.
Yeah,
he's Big Ten, and I don't think that helps him.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean Justin Herbert,
but also too Greg Roman, fucking moron. He's also one of these run first motherfuckers. No, you have a quarterback with an arm, fucking throw it.
I love your hate for Greg Roman. All of a sudden, it's really good. You're right though.
I didn't really care. Whole thing is, I didn't really care for him in Baltimore. Because I had friends who were Ravens fans who hated him, and I was like, "Why do you hate him?" And then he came out and was like, "Oh, that's
you're
why."
like, oh, I get it now. That makes sense. Yeah, it's
because he doesn't throw. And it's the whole thing. It's like because I remember that was the one thing with Lamar. It's like, let him throw it, please. And Greg Roman never let him throw it.
Yeah. Some of it too, though, and I wonder if I don't know how much of this would fall on Greg Roman. Maybe some of it because they're obviously coaching these guys. I mean, Lamar Jackson has a history of not having any receivers, just straight up.
That's part of it.
And the Chargers also have no receivers. They have a year 12 Keenan Allen. That's like their best guy. So like in both of those situations,
I'll say this.
No receivers would make sense why you don't throw it, but also
I'll say this though. I think they're going to be in a different position because I think now like the O-line's set apart from injury.
Yeah.
So now it's like they're not probably going to draft guys. They might just get free agents for the line and then draft weapons.
Which they should. Yeah. Absolutely.
But I would say that's part of it is because like he's going to build inside out. So the first couple of years, it's going to be a lot of inside. And now you get to build the out.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they have McConkey, who's good, but I think he's like the Wes Welker, but it's like you need the guy to go deep.
He's not a number one receiver. No, he is. No, he's your slot receiver. You're right. A Wes Welker, Julian Edelman type of guy.
He's your Austin Collie, your Wes Welker, Julian Edelman. He's the white guy who's going to get open and be clutch, but he's not your number one.
Yep. Yeah, he led them in receiving with 789 yards. To be fair, Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnston were both over 700 as well, but. Yeah, they need weapons. It's been so long since there's been good weapons in San Diego, and the injuries too. Like Omarion Hampton, he's hurt. Like they have all these guys, all these weapons. Even when they do have them, they're hurt all the time. Mike Williams was hurt all the time. Keenan Allen is hurt a lot. Like, yeah, one day Justin Herbert will do something. Hopefully, it's not with the Chargers though.
We didn't mean to make this the final game, but it is Chargers or 49ers Eagles. Eagles suck. I think we kind of realized this.
Yeah, the Eagles are bad. The Eagles are bad. They their offense is terrible. They fired their OC too after this last week. Like
on the staff, he's just not clean calls.
Yeah, but I mean, he effectively got demoted. So
I don't even. They lost Kittle, so that sucks.
That does suck for San Francisco. The thing is, though, they've been losing dudes left and right the entire year, and it doesn't matter.
They're fucking power plant.
I know. I saw that this week. That's hilarious and actually is kind of weird and kind of makes sense in a weird way.
What's even funnier? It's California. You think they'd be like, "Hey, you can't put that there."
You would think so.
Someone would say no.
You're right. If there's one state that's going to say no, it's going to be California. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, so what? This is where our line is.
I would be curious if someone.
We can't build a freeway because of a fucking plant, like an actual plant, a physical plant.
Yeah.
But you can put an electric plant near a fucking stadium? What the hell?
I would be curious to see what the injury rates are of visiting players. like at that stadium, if it is like, because if there's a higher incidence of injuries at that stadium for visiting players as well, then it's like, oh, it's got to be something with the stadium, which that would be the plant would be, you know, a
Yeah.
interesting culprit because no other, I'm assuming no other team has something like that, but
Probably.
I don't know. It's really weird,
And
but
also too, it's an easy fix. Is it's like, all right, we'll just go. They can go somewhere else
I mean, maybe. I mean, the thing
for
is,
practice.
yeah. Do they practice near the stadium like that? If
Yeah, I
they're
think
in
it's
San
right there.
Francisco? Damn,
I
really?
think they're right there because
That's weird.
they're
Because
in Santa Clara.
that's so weird. Because like Denver, the practice facility is like 45 minutes away from the stadium. Like they're not even close to each other. It's down in Parker.
I think it's right next door.
Well, then might as well. That's the thing then.
I think it's like
Practice
they're all right
facility.
next to each other, right?
Apparently, it was
Oh, maybe.
debunked.
Yeah. It's literally right there. Well, they have a multi-use. Yeah, it's right next door. It's literally a multi-use stadium right here
Interesting.
that they use, and then there's this power plant right there. But the whole thing is too, if it really is becoming a problem, they might just shut it down. There's homes right there too. What the fuck? Are these people getting sick too?
Probably.
Because that's what's funny is that if you ever look it up, if you
Mhm.
look it up on Google Maps,
Oh, I'm on
there's
Google Maps
also
right now. Yeah,
there's a youth soccer field right next to it too. So
there is.
hey, I have questions.
It's like, hey, can we just like move that? Let's decommission, move it to another
I mean, there's a
place.
college. Looks like there's a college right there. So I mean, if worse comes to worse, I'm sure they'd be like, "Hey, can we just build a football stadium right here so we're not next door to a fucking power plant?"
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That is it's an interesting theory. Electrical substation.
Yeah.
How
So
is Google reviews or a 1 star?
I wonder why.
Causes 49 players frequent injuries. Please remove. That is one of the reviews. Amazing.
This review was written from a safe distance.
Stretch accordingly. That's good. Yeah, these guys.
Substation cooks someone's ACL probably.
Oh, that's hilarious. ACL or Achilles. Hilarious.
Oh boy. Anywho, all right.
Um,
Let's talk about the final game. That
final
was
2
good,
games.
and then
There's 2 games. I guess.
went to shit.
So yeah, I guess we did talk about the Chargers already, but I'm a bit worried the Patriots weren't able to really score until like the fourth quarter.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's that didn't look good for them. Absolutely not. Um, okay. Yeah, last game.
And then also Gonzalez being out. I think if he's out, they're gonna be in big trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Um, we have the last Aaron Rodgers game? Question mark.
I still,
You think?
I'm gonna bring
You
back
think?
my theory that he's going to the Vikings
Do you think he wants to?
because that would be fucking hilarious.
Dude, but they already have 8 there, man. You can't replace
9,
8.
you mean?
9, whatever. What if he's so bad? I don't even know what his fucking number is.
That's my point. Is I think they're like, hey, we'll take a year and see what happens.
Maybe. The 49ers or the Vikings fans deserve better than both of those guys. They had it and they let him walk. And now he's gonna turn into a pumpkin in Seattle this weekend, I would bet. But
maybe.
We'll
I mean,
see.
that's the only thing that sucks is like I don't know. I don't blame him. You can't, but I mean,
I don't know. It's one of these things where I know we're
it's a what
getting
if,
off
I
topic,
guess.
but like if you have if you have a really good season with a quarterback who's still young and you're like, hey, this guy can like lead
But
us
here's the
to
problem: you just drafted the other guy.
I don't give a fuck. Honestly, like
I mean,
if
the whole thing is, I'm with
if you
because the
found
whole
a
thing is,
guy because they're so rare, who
oh, no,
cares what
no,
draft capital you've used
don't get me wrong.
lately? Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. I agree. Where
yeah,
it's like I'd much rather have the guy who we think we can count on, and then hey, he can develop because I think Darnold's deal is what 3 years anyway.
yeah.
So
That's
it's not exact. So it's like okay, so real if they signed him to that deal, it would have been year 4 for for McCarthy. But even realistically, there's no real shot that Darnold would be playing have that long of a run anyway. So it's like
Right.
you
Yeah.
probably would have had him for half the deal anyway. And if you can't figure out who the guy is in 3 years, I can't really.
Yeah. I don't know. That's that, and I know that we weren't talking about the Vikings really, but like that's what I don't understand about that situation is like you found a guy that led you to what 14-3 and winning the division the year before and played good. It wasn't because like the defense or anything. And I understand like yeah, he was a reclamation project and you have this rookie, but like you found a guy that can win you 14 games.
I think
You do not get rid of him regardless of what else you have on your roster.
truth be
Like
told, and I
it's
think this is a
crazy to
very
me.
I think this is stupid, but I think this is what it comes down to.
Mhm.
I think teams get scared offering quarterbacks money outside of rookies because then they get handcuffed. Because the problem is that if they know, and I think this is something that um we don't I think we kind of undervalue and don't necessarily want to
Mhm.
think about. But how often does it come down to money? Where it's like they could have paid Kirk. I mean, they could have paid Kirk Cousins. They
It's
didn't pay
true.
Kirk Cousins.
True. But I also think the Kirk Cousins thing had run its course and he was on the decline anyway. Like he's like 37 now. Like so that one I get more, but like okay, so Sam Darnold signed 3-year, 100 million, 55 million guaranteed, right? And I understand that's a big number, but for a quarterback, that's really nothing. So you're telling me the Packers could or the Vikings couldn't have offered 35 million a year, get him for 105 or 110 over 3 years, outbid Seattle, and like yeah, maybe he sucks the next year and you're like after year 1 into that contract, you got to get rid of him. Just cut him. The cap hit, we have seen the Broncos are doing this now where you're just eating the quarterback contract cuz you know like hey, it's not you might as well just like take your medicine, win other ways because you're gonna have to do it
like
anyway with with the crappy quarterback you
right.
signed. You might as well like kind of restart that position and just deal with it. And sometimes it works out. I don't know. It's just the more I think about it, the more I don't understand the Vikings letting Sam Darnold walk like that when he
I don't
went
think
14-3.
I wonder if part of it too is they just don't think about it. I
Could be, and that's
'cause-
probably how they have to handle it,
well,
right?
but
Like,
see, but I would say I think the biggest thing is they look at the things like Denver and they're just like we don't want to be in that position.
but I mean, I understand you don't want to be in that position, but
Because
I don't
here's
think
the
it's
whole
that
thing.
bad of a position to be. Like, it's not a death
Because
sentence
here's
for
the
your
whole thing.
franchise for 10 years. You
Because
know,
here's the whole thing.
it's
The Colts are in the same position because realistically, you should pay Daniel Jones and just be like, "Hey, we'll give you 3 years."
absolutely,
Who
yeah,
because he worked. He was perfect when you had him.
yep,
And then if you need a quarterback and they cut Kirk Cousins in Atlanta, you can sign a Kirk Cousins because you're not paying him. He paid league minimum. He can be your bridge. Who gives a shit? Then let him retire.
yeah,
Like that. Like that's a position like they're gonna be in. It's
yeah,
not realistic at this point. It's not even their fault.
right,
But
yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But anyway, uh, back to Aaron Rodgers' last game and the Texans absolutely destroying the the Steelers as God intended, which is what we all wanted. But that does bring the next thing, the news on Tuesday. Is think your boy's available? Do you think the Colts are gonna get Mr. Tomlin?
no.
No. I guess. Do you think Tomlin even coaches this year? Do you think? Because I've heard
What I've seen, from what I've heard, he wants to be. He's gonna be in TV.
do TV. Yeah, I've seen the same thing. I wasn't curious. I was curious what if you thought that was real or if that's just like a.
I think that's probably true. I think because he's still. The funny part is like we were talking about it. The guy's still in his 30s, so it's like he could take 2 years off and then just sign wherever he wants to. And
Tomlin, yeah, he's like 53, I think. So he's like still pretty young for an NFL head coach.
yeah, so it's like the guy can like do the TV thing for Fox or whoever.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling it'll be Fox.
Probably, yeah.
Like if he's in the booth, great. If he's in the TV, if he's just
he's to me he's definitely a desk analyst guy,
like
like Terry Bradshaw.
yeah, because the whole thing is I've heard like for a couple of years, Jimmy wants to do less and less. He doesn't want to fly out to LA.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he kind of takes that Jimmy spot. We know Terry's getting older. Terry's probably gonna die on that set, but it's like, hey, they can start. They can
Not
kind of
wrong.
swab out. They can sub out Terry if they
Mhm.
wanted to. So it's like it makes sense. And then if he wants to come back in a couple of years, let him do it. He doesn't. Then no one has to trade for it. There's no compensation that has to go.
Yeah, I guess I forgot about the compensation piece. That does complicate things just a little bit in
So it's
terms of
like,
him
hey,
going
take.
somewhere
I don't know
else.
how many years he had left, but if he had
It
like
was 2.
years, like,
It's 2
call,
years left,
yeah,
yeah.
dude, do TV for 2 years. See if you like it. See if a better situation opens up. It's very likely
Yeah.
that a better like something he wants opens up, because the only team I could really see him being like, yeah, I go to is probably Baltimore, which would be hilarious.
That would be
But I don't
really
think that's
funny.
gonna. But I don't think that'll happen.
Did you
And
did
I think within 2 years you'll see better situations pop up.
absolutely. Yeah, well, yeah, there every year there's going to be jobs and
So it's like,
yeah.
could like, I mean, if I'm him, hilariously, I'm sort of eyeing that if we hear McVay wants to retire early, Pat Ram's
Ooh, the
job would be pretty
Rams.
spicy. Just
Ooh,
saying.
that is a
And if he
spicy
goes to
take.
and if he goes to Fox, that's in LA. Just saying. During the
Yeah,
pot over here.
that's
Saying.
a little spicy. Yeah, I don't know. We'll
Oh,
see. Did you see the Ravens owner, by the way, when he was asked
yeah, I
about that?
saw that.
That was really funny. He's like,
I
"No
thought that was
shit."
funny. Somebody said, "What a douche," and I'm like, "No, that's hilarious."
It's really funny. Yeah,
I'm like, "Shit, I would too."
yeah.
Oh, I'm scrolling through Twitter, and Perna found a picture of from Josh Allen's wife, Haley Steinfeld, in
Hmm.
a Broncos jacket from 2016.
Hell
And it just says,
yeah.
"It is written."
Let's go. Perna's the man.
Her he likes I laughed. He liked another one of my tweets because he put like the Colts disaster.
Uh
And I
huh.
said, "Hey man, I respect the move. We need to stop these horse on horse crimes. Horse team on horse team
Horse team on
crimes."
horse team crimes is not cool, man.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. What I did. What was my exact words? Uh, shit. Where are my words? I said, at Fern, I respect it. Live by the double magic, die by the double magic. I just asked, can we stop the horse team on horse team crimes?
That's funny. All right. As far as head coaching news, there really hasn't been a whole lot left. I know Baltimore guy Harbaugh was with the Giants today, but apparently flew home. That is the word on the street.
That's not surprising.
Not
But also,
surprising. Yeah.
last week we were talking about Jim Harbaugh possibly being at being there, or being at Giants being really likely.
Yeah. I think they're the favorite for Harbaugh.
My co-host, so the guy, my buddy Tim, last week, his family's from New York. So one of the things we were talking about was like, oh, the whole like, because we were talking about like the traveling and stuff, and making the comment like, oh, like, because his home's in Baltimore.
Yeah.
So like like that travel from Baltimore to like
New York
versus isn't horrid.
No, that's like an hour and a half flight. It's not long at
And
all.
I mean, like, and the whole thing is realistically, he'd probably be going by train. And I think it's, and I'm, and
that's
I,
true.
and I'm, and the whole thing is like, I know people like have those, like, do that commute.
They do. Yeah.
I don't know how much.
I mean, I don't know if Baltimore is necessarily one of the spots that commute happens a whole lot, because it's a little farther than like Philly to New York.
I think I saw it was 3 hours, right?
Yeah, because I've done that drive a couple times because I used to live in Baltimore, but it's
So the whole thing is, it was more so just like I guess geographically it makes sense. I mean, the whole thing is, I said I think he might go to Florida, but it's like, he's like, it wouldn't shock me if it went to Atlanta. I'm like, I don't think he wants to go to Atlanta.
Atlanta doesn't feel like the right, like that's
to me,
a real option.
To me, I think the Giants are probably the best spot for him.
Agreed.
It's a young quarter, like, and the funny part is too, we kind of forget that, like, that they're probably, and we said it like when they fired Dable. That's probably the best team to be in, because you have that pick that high pick. You get another good receiver.
Is it the best? Probably. I'm just glancing over the teams. Yeah, that's the
Unless
best.
you're really high on like maybe he can put Shador in and fix Shador and
I don't know if Cleveland can be
and
fixed, to be
leave him.
honest, just because there's something bad there, just in general, you know. So,
Anywho,
yeah.
in terms of the playoffs, because we have to pick our teams, do you want to just pick and talk?
Yeah, let's pick. I have the Nuggets game on my phone, so I'm not gonna pull up my Yahoo picks. But I think I remember what I had. Okay, so first game is Denver Baltimore, or I'm sorry, Buffalo Denver. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm taking Buffalo.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. I get it. I'm taking Denver, obviously.
Yeah. If it's any consolation, I could see it going either way. I
Well,
just think Buffalo.
it is a pick 'em too. Denver is favored by -1, so it's not like it's.
So the whole thing is for me. I'm just like, I think Buffalo's been there, done that, and I think Josh Allen knows like this is my shot, and he best not waste it.
It is absolutely
That's
his
my
shot.
thought, and I
He
think
will not
that's
have
gonna
a
be-
better opportunity than this.
That's my whole thing. Is I think he knows this is his best shot to win it, and I don't think he's gonna let it go.
I think you're right. The thing is, man, injuries for them. Like they lost like two or
Nick
three
Bonito
guys.
just for the record, Nick Bonito horrifies me, and I really hope
Yeah,
that. And
he's
mind you,
good.
I loved him, but I'm just like, hey, I need him to like not be good.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, I mean, but also too, it's like, hey, you can get Bover throws. Is it going to be a long day for?
God, I
Bo?
hope not. I would be so
that's
sad.
The whole thing is, it's like I think you'll have.
I don't know, dude. Thing is, like Buffalo is kind of beat up. Like they lost Gabe Davis last week to a horrible knee injury. Like they've got a lot of dudes that are like just like if not outright hurt, they're just like they're feeling some stuff. So Denver's really healthy, like weirdly healthy for this time of the year. We're getting Drake Greenlaw back this week. We're in good spot. But yeah, I got Denver, obviously. I'm pissed that it's at 2:30 because I have a Magic pre-release at noon, so I will probably end up missing the first 3 quarters of that game.
Oh, no.
Unless I start 0-3, then fuck that game. Yeah, I'll just watch it on my phone, honestly, while I'm playing Magic. That's probably what'll happen.
Huh?
All right. Next up, San Francisco, Seattle.
I'm taking the +7.5. I don't even necessarily think
I am as well. Yeah.
They'll win, but give me the points.
Yeah. The 49ers have some kind of like magic going on with dealing with, and maybe the Magic just, hey, they have Kyle Shanahan. And Sam Darnold last year in this very similar position had a horrible game. So that is what I expect.
It's going to be even worse when they lose the prodigy Clint Kubiak to an actual head coach.
Team. He should. Yeah, he needs to be. He needs to go.
I would love him to be in Indy. But I know it's like,
yeah, you guys need to fire your coach first. I don't know what your owner's thinking, honestly. Not turning that thing around.
As an Angel fan, I'm used to it. I don't know.
Valid.
The only thing I can think of is they have to, and I said this last week, they have to think, hey, we were 0-16 with every single outcome. There's no way that happens again. So logically,
yeah, I mean they did have some tough injury stuff. Like, yeah, I get it. I don't know. It's
neither do I.
Yeah,
a team that I hate versus another team that I hate. I have to take the Texans. I don't like it, but I don't want the Patriots.
I can't. So here's the thing. I'm torn a bit because I hate the Patriots. Let's just establish that right now.
I do.
I know you understand. However, Houston is the team that's left that scares the living shit out of me. I'm not scared of any other team in the playoffs except for Houston.
And
they're really good. They're really good.
Horrifies me. I'm horrified.
I am as well. So yeah, like
I'm picking them strictly because I can't have the Patriots move on.
I don't remember what I picked. I think I did pick the Texans because I think they are the better team.
But Oh wait, no, they'd be ahead of them. I was gonna say, but then they have to go to Buffalo. They wouldn't go to Buffalo.
No, it
They'd
would be in Houston at that point. Yeah, Buffalo's on the road the rest of the way. They have.
I don't care. I believe in Josh Allen.
Is this the year he's gonna have new dad energy and win a Super Bowl? Is that?
God, I hope so. And then finally Sunday at 3:30, Rams Bears. I'm gonna take the Rams under.
Okay.
I think they're gonna win. I don't necessarily. I should just say Bears 3.5 because that just the Bears play things. So I'll probably change it to the Bears because I picked all road teams.
Okay. Yeah, you have actually. Yeah.
I think actually I'm gonna switch it to the Bears, not because I think they'll win, but I think they'll cover.
I am taking the Bears. I think they are better than the Rams. I think the Rams, them almost losing to Carolina, makes me feel really bad about them. So I will take the Bears.
However, in terms of the score, I'm gonna say Rams 28. Rams 20. You know what? Yeah, Rams 28. Bears 31.
Okay.
And then for the Texans Patriots, I don't know.
I think if I remember, I had Bears 27, Rams 25, and then Texans Patriots I had 21-20. Texans winning.
I said 30-20. It's gonna be a similar thing, like 27-30, something like that.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Most points. Who's gonna score the most points? I'm gonna say Chicago. Least amount of points.
I think.
No offense, I think Denver might score the least amount.
You know, if I wasn't a Denver fan, I'd agree. I have San Francisco with most points. I have Seattle with least points. I think that game is a blowout, straight up.
Maybe, yeah.
But
all right, to wrap it up, time for CJ to do the pick 4 cut 4.
We could do before we do that. I just want to make my case for Peyton Watson, 6th man of the year, or I'm sorry, most improved player for the Denver Nuggets.
Okay.
I don't know if you've noticed.
It's a little early for this, don't you think?
Was that? No, it's never too early to go with my guys, dude. I want to just let me just pull up his last since Nikola Jokic got hurt. The Nuggets were 5-3, already better than I would have thought. And Peyton Watson scoring in his last handful of games. He is scoring. He scored 31, 19, 25, 30, 24, 23, 21, 24. He's averaging 24-ish points a game in his last, 7 games. So I just want to throw that out there. Peyton Watson, most improved player. I don't think it should be even close. This man averaged 3 minutes a game at UCLA and still got drafted. So, all right, I'm going to do the pick thing. Yeah. I love P-Watt. He's the man.
Which one do you want first? Do you want Broncos or 2000s NBA?
Let's do 2000s NBA first. Then we'll leave it on end it on the Broncos.
All right, so it's pick 4 cut 4. You know how it works?
Oh yeah, I do.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
First guy up, Kemba Walker.
This is just straight 2000s NBA.
2010,
2010s NBA. Okay. I'm gonna cut. Obviously, I think he's the best Charlotte Hornet ever. But there were a lot of good guards in the 2010s, so I gotta keep him open. Kemba's great though.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, that's a keep, dude. Dirk is essentially Jokic before Jokic, and at one point he was my favorite player. In his early Dallas days. So yeah.
Nice. All right. Next guy up here. There's a couple. I have a couple Denver guys.
Okay.
I recall one. I know for sure. This guy I don't remember if he played for Denver, but I think he did.
Okay.
The Birdman.
Oh, love the Birdman. Keep the Birdman. Always love the Birdman. Okay. I have a story. When I was in high school, one of my friends had tickets to one of the playoff games with Allen Iverson, and then when he was with the Nuggets, and for whatever reason, his box tickets, they were sick. Near the end of the first quarter, like a minute left in the first quarter, he had a putback dunk off of a miss where he slammed the shit out of it. I have never heard a sporting event so fucking loud because we were on like a 15-0 run or something. Dude, amazing. I love the Birdman. Overcame a lot of adversity too. He's the man.
All right, cool. Chris Paul.
Cut. I don't like Chris Paul.
Damn. All right.
This is all feelings too. It's not.
That's valid.
Chris Paul's the best player out of all these, I think, but
Damn.
except for maybe Dirk.
One D Wade.
Dwayne Wade. I like Dwayne Wade. I'm gonna keep Dwayne Wade, even though he spells his name wrong.
All right, so you have 3 keeps, 2 cuts.
Yes.
Next one up. One JJ Redick.
Oh, cut JJ Redick. Cut JJ Redick. Even though I did meet him when I was a kid at a courtside Wizards game.
Okay, so you have 1 and 1.
I have 1 and 1. Yep.
All right. Next one.
Okay.
Another Denver Nugget legend.
Okay.
Some call him the Rooster. Gallinari.
Oh, dude, Gallo. He just retired too, dude. Gallinari's the man. Yeah, I thought he would be a perennial all-star after we got him in the Melo trade. I'm keeping Gallo. Yeah. Have to keep Gallo.
You want to know who your last cut was?
I'm gonna regret it, aren't I? Who is it?
Yes, one King James.
That sucks. I feel bad now. Honestly, I would cut Dwayne Wade. Damn it. Yeah.
I was sort of thinking you were like, I thought you were gonna wait for that one.
Well, here's the thing. You went Kemba Walker, Dirk, okay, and then you're like Birdman. I'm like, oh, what list is this? This is random players. This is hard.
That's why I had to put some vibes in there. We had to put the vibe guys in there.
I couldn't trust you wouldn't just throw in like a Rajon Rondo last. I'm like, I can't keep Rondo. Like, no,
absolutely not. I have my standards. There are no Celtics on this list except for Kemba, and I barely count him.
He was. No one remembers him as a Celtic. It was bad. Yeah.
All right. So now we move on to the Broncos.
Okay, Broncos legend. I know I'll like almost everyone here, so that's
Okay, so starting off here, we're gonna start off with we're gonna start on the defensive side of the ball.
Okay, yeah.
A corner. Okay. I think he was number 25.
Okay.
I don't think he was on the Super Bowl team, but he was a good player. One, Christopher Harris.
Christopher Harris was on the Super Bowl team. He is actually my favorite Bronco of that era. Nice. So I am keeping Chris Harris Jr.
Understandable.
Undrafted free agent. Legend.
Okay. Next one. One of my personal favorites, also on the Super Bowl winning team. One, Emmanuel Sanders.
That's really tough. I love Emmanuel Sanders, but I know there's gonna be really good ones coming, and I can think of a lot that would pass Emmanuel Sanders. Though I'm gonna cut Emmanuel Sanders and probably regret it later.
Okay.
Just to keep options open.
Yeah. Next up, a Denver legend, some would say. Won a playoff game.
Yeah.
Started a trend nationally. One Timothy Tebow.
Oh, cut. Easy. That's the easiest cut of my life. Easiest cut of my life.
Okay.
I bought a jersey of his. That's how much I regret the Tim Tebow days.
All right. Next guy. Got caught banging on Instagram Live.
Oh, we're keeping him. Yeah, we're keeping him.
One
Shannon Sharp was the man. Call the Army, call the National Guard. We're killing these fools out here. So good.
Yeah. Okay. So
I have his jersey from when I was a kid. That was the one football jersey I had as a kid. Shannon Sharp, he's the man.
He's also this guy, Farmer, MVP of Super Bowl 50. Vonathan Miller.
We're keeping Mr. Von Miller. He is the second best defensive player in Broncos history. I have one more keep, and I'm saving it for someone special. We made 2 people special. I have a feeling both of them are on this list. I'm gonna be really sad.
I think. Well, we'll see. Next up, probably the best wide receiver in Denver Broncos history. I think one Demaryius.
God damn it!
Thomas.
This was one of the 2. Okay, I have to keep Demaryius Thomas. He's amazing. He's the best. Rest in peace.
Okay,
he's my favorite.
Okay, so these are the 2 you're cutting.
Who am I cutting?
Probably the best corner.
This was the other of the 2
in National Football League history. Champ Bailey.
Oh, I hate this list so much.
And the other one you cut the sheriff.
That's fine. I love Peyton Manning.
I really wanted to put John Elway, but I'm like, that's too obvious. I can't do that.
Dude, that's hard. Honestly, This is almost perfect. If I
Another thing,
wasn't, it's Shannon Sharp and Champ Bailey. Swap those. I'm
I would say if you
set.
want to swap Chris Harris, that'd be it. But I
Oh no,
like.
I love Chris Harris. He was my favorite player from those teams. It's like it was him and Demarius Thomas.
Yeah.
From
So
those.
realistically,
Yeah.
I would say in terms of like I did this in my head, I was like, if he cuts Chris Harris, it's perfect. But I can't say I
Yeah.
necessarily blame you.
And I understand, like, outside Denver fans, right? I understand, like, oh yeah, Chris Harris cut him easy when you look at the other guys, but like, yeah, as a Broncos fans love Chris Harris. He is
I think too. The
so
whole
good.
thing is though, is like it's sort of like with the Colts thing. It's like I think I cut Bob Sanders.
You did, yeah.
So it's like
You're
you
gonna
have to
cut someone you
sacrifice
love,
somewhere.
absolutely. Yeah,
It's just like, okay, which one's gonna hurt less? And if it's like, okay, I liked him more. Like whole thing is Champ Bailey. If I said
that one
Champ
hurts
Bailey
so
earlier,
bad.
but if I
That would have
said
been a
Champ
snap keep,
Bailey,
easy.
if
Yeah,
I said Champ Bailey like before Demarius Thomas,
I would have kept Champ Bailey and been sad about Demarius Thomas. Absolutely, like,
but the whole thing is, I feel like that's a little. The whole thing is, I would say that's probably. I think Broncos fans would be okay with that one. Maybe.
no, Broncos fans love Demarius more than Champ.
Maybe
Like,
you did do the right thing.
I think so. Like, part of it is
I don't think
Champ Bailey.
Champ Bailey wasn't there his whole career, right?
No, he was drafted by Washington. We traded him for Clinton Portis.
So you know what? Then I'm gonna say you probably made the right choice.
I think so. Like, that's the thing is, like, well, to me, it's not even between Champ Bailey and Demarius Thomas, even though that is kind of what it came down to. It's between Champ Bailey and me choosing Shannon Sharp. Like,
I think you have to pick Shannon Sharp.
yeah, and that's why these lists are tough, right? Like, cutting Shannon Sharp is psycho because he is like a top 3 tight end ever, probably top 5. Like,
yeah,
it's so. I like this list though. It's honestly not too bad. Champ Bailey didn't win us the Super Bowl, so if that's the tiebreaker, oh well, Champ. I'm sorry, you're my favorite, but
no, you had the whole thing is you knew you had to cut at least one.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the only. I think the real thing was if I would have said Peyton early, would you have kept Peyton or would you have cut him?
See, that's the thing is I probably would have kept Peyton, even though looking at this list, he's number 6.
Yeah, so
if I'm power ranking these 8 guys, Peyton Manning's number 6.
Yeah, the whole thing of like, I mean, Tim Tebow's there sort of to be like that'll be probably an automatic cut.
Absolutely. Well, the thing is, Tim Tebow
I wanted another quarterback, but it's like I could, for good measure, put like Brock Osweiler.
Yeah, honestly, like the one that would have made it difficult is Jake Plummer.
Oh,
Jake Plummer, yeah.
What about Cutler?
Cutler would have been kind of tough, but the thing is, it's like
a fun one would have been like Cutler Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall, dude, that guy was crazy. The thing with Cutler too is like it wasn't his fault he left us, and I think he would have been better if he stayed in Denver. It was because McDaniels was a dumbass. So I need to think of one of these with everyone we hate, and then try to get the list of people we hate less. You know.
Trying to think, how would that work for me in football?
Well, yeah. So the Broncos
getting cut regardless.
Well, I'm thinking just like Broncos people. Like one of them would be McDaniel. One of them would be Raheem Moore, because he allowed Joe Flacco to throw that one pass. Even though I don't, it's not like I hate the guy, but it's like, God damn it, like bro.
Yeah.
So I don't know. These are fun though. I'll think up a couple for next week, and we'll just rotate back and forth.
Yeah,
that sounds good. All right, we have anything else?
I don't think so. The Lakers can't shoot the basket, so that's great.
That's really good. Yeah, they're I think 7th in the West right now, something like that.
You just need to get.
They're 5th.
I mean,
the
whole thing is bright side glass half full. Is I'd rather have this happen now than in like a month or so.
Absolutely, it's a good time for that crap to happen.
Get the shit out now, because it's like, hey, you're headed to the All-Star break in a month. Don't.
Oh, we should talk about the Trae Young trade.
I don't understand it because he's not going to play.
Well, I guess I understand it from a Wizards perspective, because then you sell fake hope and then you just tank anyway.
I guess the funny thing is like Tim said, it's like, could you imagine it a few years ago, Trae Young being in a salary dump move?
Right, and that's essentially what this was. Like they got CJ McCollum and I don't even remember who else. Corey Kispert. Like, goddamn.
It goes back to what you and I said, or it's like trades now in the NBA, they're all going to be like this because you can't trade anybody.
Yeah.
And it's the whole thing is too. We said it last week. Is I'm like, you're never going to see a Luka for AD trade ever again. Or
I
anything
mean,
like
it's going to be
that.
hard. Like, they're going to be less frequent than they have been because we've seen a couple of these like kind of bigger trades over the last
Yeah,
decade or so. Like,
yeah, but it's just, a lot of it's just playing with money.
yeah,
I don't necessarily think you're gonna. I don't know how sustainable that is.
I feel like the
Long
next
term
CBA
for
might
the
course
NBA.
correct a bit for some of this stuff.
I think it's gonna have to, and I'm
Right?
not
Yeah.
trying to say. And the whole thing is, I don't. And the funny thing is, I think both sides would agree to like sort of loosening it to a certain degree because it
Yeah.
kind of because you're all you're doing is your
You're screwing
teams are
over the
stuck
middle
players.
players.
You're screwing over everyone because it's like you can't move guys who would normally be moved, who are
Mm-hmm.
his whole thing is I know no one says it, but there are certain guys who know like they're gonna get traded and they go to teams to look good and then get traded to a better team.
Yeah.
Like those guys where it's like you sort of like even the teams know they're gonna try to trade this guy. When they can't get moved and they're kind of stuck, it really does just gunk up everything.
It does. Yeah.
Or it's
Wait.
like, your assassin shooters, they can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So
It's tough when basically every team in the league is over the cap. It's like, what the
that's
fuck
true.
are we all supposed to do? Like outside of
Yeah.
Brooklyn. But I guess we'll see at least one more of these salary dump trades this year because apparently John Morant is just like not. He's definitely not
We'll
going to play
see
for the
yeah,
Grizzlies
we'll
again.
see. No, I mean we'll see what happens there. I don't know where he even goes.
I don't know. I've heard Miami, but I find
I
that
don't think it would
hilarious.
work.
Well, what's hilarious is he'll be going back to the coach apparently he hated last year because that guy coaches in Miami now. Like the
The
whole
only
no ball screen
the
offensive system.
yeah. It would be funny.
So
It would be interesting, and I could maybe see it happen. Would be because I know somebody floated it out like a LaMelo Ball for him for Morant
I
trade,
heard that one
fresh
too.
start for fresh start for both of them, and it's. But I'm like, I don't know if
I don't know
that
why
would be good
Charlotte
for
would.
Morant.
Well, and I don't know why Charlotte would do that. Like Charlotte is expected to be bad, so it doesn't feel like the LaMelo thing is like in a bad place. They just kind of
No,
suck, and he's fun, so they're like, yeah, this is cool. Like it's not like
and the
there's
whole
bad
thing is
blood or
too.
anyone wants out in that scenario. It
No,
doesn't feel like
I don't. If he does want out, he's doing it silently. It's not
very
like
silently.
LaMelo is like.
Usually you'd hear like something by now.
I mean, the whole thing too, though, is this is. I don't know how much of this plays into it too, but I think he looks at Lonzo and sort of realizes he might be better off trying to stick it out than raising a fuss.
Probably.
Or because it's like, what do you? Because he's, I think he's up for his like a deal soon, so it's
I
like you're
think so,
better
yeah.
off. It's like you're kind of just better off shutting up than playing. Because and the whole thing is I don't know how much his dad's involved. I don't think his dad's involved with him too much.
I would hope not.
But if I had to guess where conversations are, it's between him and like Lonzo and LaMelo, and I'm sure Lonzo's told him, "Hey, don't if you can stay, don't like up."
I
And
mean,
leave
yeah,
just
he's probably told him you got it made there. You can just kind of ball. No one expects anything of you. You're still making all this
yeah.
money. Like fuck it. Like and to me, Lamelo definitely seems like the kind of guy that would be like, yeah, that sounds great. Let's just
The whole thing is,
let's just chill, play ball, have fun.
and it's
And
like
I get it. I'm with
remembering
you.
him
I'm with him,
play.
kind of.
Yeah, it's like like I remember seeing him play when he was in high school.
Yeah.
The kid had as long as the kid's gonna have fun, I say kid, but
I mean, he is a kid
I
to
don't know.
us. He's just like
But
24.
the whole thing is, it's like if he's having fun, who gives a shit? If
Yeah.
he can become a free agent and sign wherever the hell he wants if he really wants to win a ring. If he's just like, hey, I just want to make money and have fun,
He's in the right
I'm
spot
not,
for it.
I will not complain because the whole thing
Yeah.
is we've seen it's a weak Eastern Conference. They add a couple players in the offseason. They could easily be a 5 seed.
That is true. And honestly, they might not even need to add anybody. Like, Con Knipple's good. Brandon Miller's pretty good. Like, the Hornets,
Like
they're not very
Grant
good,
Williams
but,
is
like,
decent.
yeah,
They
like,
have the
they have some
parts.
stuff where it doesn't feel like they should be really all that terrible. So, yeah.
I mean, how far back are they?
They're 5 games back of the 10 seed right now. So, like, they're not close, but, like,
They're not fully out of it
no,
necessarily.
and they do have a lot of really young players. Like it's not like they have a bunch of 4th or 5th year guys. It's like LaMelo Ball, yeah, he's I guess the vet on the team. But Con Knipple's a rookie. Brandon Miller's in his 3rd year. He's been injured a lot. Like they have some stuff that they can kind
They're
of build
12th, yeah.
on. Like
They're 12th in the East right now, but in turn, yeah, like you're only chasing what the
the
Bulls,
Bulls,
and
pretty much.
that's 5 games.
Yeah,
A lot can happen
yeah.
because of like the bottoms just
God, the Bucks are the 11 seed. They are so bad. Giannis is getting traded. There's no way
I
he's
would
not.
figure.
There's no way he's not. That's crazy. I didn't realize they're that bad.
Neither did I.
It's funny
The
they
Cavs.
lost to the Jokic-less Nuggets the other night, and I was like, whatever. They have bad games, and then yeah, they're terrible.
What's even funnier is like you look at like the 7-8, where it's like the Cavs are the 7th seed, which is like that's not where they were last year.
Yeah, the Cavs have been bad this year too. Like it's been the East is just weird. Like the
East isn't
Raptors
all that
and the
hot.
76ers being where they are is not really expected. So, I don't know.
Anywho,
Anyway, NBA's fun. We'll have more fun once we get close to the playoffs. But yeah, I got nothing else.
same.
All right. Peace out. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week talking. Hopefully I am happy and not sad about the Broncos. And then yeah, we'll talk more football, more basketball, some other stuff. Peace out.